Welcome to the National Science and Math Quiz. Salma?
5.4 watts.
You're right.
Even function.
You're right. KNUST Senior High School. Congratulations on winning the contest. Welcome to the National Science and Math Quiz. Today we bring you the 9th 1A stage contest of the 2016 edition of the National Science and Math Quiz. The contest features our reigning champions, Prempeh College. Ashaiman Senior High School. And Winneba Senior High School. Ashaiman Senior High School. Ashaiman Senior High School is represented by
Tataru Emmanuel, final year.
Faslaja Babi, final year.
You are very welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
How are you?
We are fine.
Great. Tell me a little bit about your journey here. Were you here last year?
Yes, please.
How far did you go?
We were eliminated at the 1/8 stage.
Okay. And this year you've met some people.
Yes, please.
Who was it?
We met Wild Secondary School and Nandom Senior High.
All right. And you are here.
Yes, please.
Congrats so far.
Thank you.
What shall we expect today?
Nothing but the best.
All right. In that case, best wishes to you.
Thank you.
madam.
Prempeh College. Prempeh College is represented by
Randy Osei, final year.
Godfrey J, final year.
You are very welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you.
How are you?
Yeah, fine.
Fine by God's grace.
Okay, so you are reigning champions.
Yes.
You see that I even wore my party dress to meet you. All right. What was the journey like last year? What have your seniors told you?
It was a very tough one. They met very good schools, equally good schools, but they came out victorious at the end.
Yes, that's what they told you. Okay, let me do a roll call for you. So you had Pope John School, Benkum Senior High School, that was the 1A stage last year. Then you went to quarterfinals at St. Manso, St. Francis Xavier. Then semifinals at Motor School, Accra Academy. Then finals at Disadel College, University Practice. What shall we expect today?
The perfect will of God shall prevail.
All right. Best wishes. Winneba Senior High School. Winneba Senior High School is represented by
Andrew Kofikwe is in final year.
You are very welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
We are very good.
All right. Were you here last year?
Yes, please.
What happened?
Unfortunately, we were eliminated during the preliminary stage by St. Augustine's.
Oh, all right. But this year, you have already tasted some success.
Of course.
What happened?
We worked hard and we were very determined.
Yes, who did you dispatch?
Laura SHS and Awudome SHS.
So what shall we expect?
Nothing but victory.
All right. I like that spirit. Best wishes to you.
Thank you.
Viewers, you see that our contestants are ready to go. They are all psyched up. I'll need to sit down. But before I do, I would like to acknowledge that the National Science and Math Quiz is proudly brought to you by Primetime Limited. We are sponsored by the Ghana Education Service through the Conference of Heads of Assisted Secondary Schools. We are also supported by RMG Ghana Limited. And my outfit comes from GTP. Thank you, GTP. My name is Dr. Elsie Efa Kaufman. I am a senior lecturer in the Department of Biomedical Engineering, University of Ghana. I'm your quiz mistress. Thank you. The contest comes to you in 5 rounds. The first round is a round for fundamental concepts. Simple, direct questions requiring simple, direct answers from you. If you answer your major question correctly, 3 points. If it's incorrectly answered, it gets passed on to the 2 other schools. A school may ring an answer. If the answer is correct, it fetches a bonus point. If the answer is incorrect, it fetches a penalty point. For questions that require calculations, you have 30 seconds in which you can present an answer. If there are no calculations involved, you have 10 seconds to do so. All questions, without exception, are to be attempted once only. Best wishes to all 3 schools. I'm going to start with Winneba, but then I have a preamble for all schools. And for this first set, you need 30 seconds of time. Preamble to all schools. Find the remainder R when the polynomial f of x is divided by the linear term. So I'll give you a polynomial f of x, and I'll give you a linear term. Find the remainder R. All right. Winneba, f of x is equal to x cubed minus 6x squared plus 3x minus 2. And it's divided by the linear term x minus 2. Yes, Kofi?
The remainder is negative 12.
You're right. With the same preamble, Prempeh College, f of x is equal to 3x cubed plus 10x squared minus 7x plus 6. And it's divided by the linear term x plus 1. Yes, Godfred?
The remainder is 20.
You're right. Ashaiman, with the same preamble, f of x is equal to 2x cubed plus 7x squared plus 8x minus 16, and the linear term is x minus 1. Yes, Ado?
The remainder is 1.
You're right. Give the name of the tissue that separates the xylem and the phloem of the vascular bundles of dicotyledonous stems. Yes, Kofi?
Vascular cambium.
Yes. Prempeh College. Name the process by which solutions in living cells move against concentration gradient. Yes, Randy?
Active transport.
Yes. Photosynthesis generally takes place in which parts of the plant? Yes, Emmanuel?
Chloroplast.
I'll give you 2 out of 3. The parts of the plant, the leaf, and other chloroplast-bearing parts. Find the power dissipated by a 5-ohm resistor when a potential difference of 2 volts is applied across it. Yes, Kofi?
0.8 watts.
You're right. Determine the current in a 10-ohm resistor when it dissipates 360 watts. Yes, Randy?
6 amperes.
Yes. A 10 kilo ohm resistor is rated at 0.25 watts. What is the maximum potential difference that can safely be applied across it? Yes, Adwa.
60 volts. 60 volts.
That's incorrect. Yes, Randy.
50 volts.
50 volts. If you are given a water-soluble solid salt, and you are required to dissolve it in approximately 100 centimeter cubed of water, which glassware will be most appropriate? Yes, Kofi?
Volumetric flask of 500 centimeter cube.
That's incorrect for bonus. The right answer is a beaker. Prempeh College. What are the main features of a laboratory pan balance? Godfred?
Madam, it has a scale and it has a top pan on which the object must be placed.
I'm not accepting that for bonus. Ado?
Madam, it has a scale and then a pan to which the object will be placed on it to be weighed.
That's not different from what Prempeh College told me. The main features. It has 2 pans, 2 of them. The pans are hanging at the end of a beam, and the beam is balanced on a sharp edge. Those are the features. Give two main differences between a watch glass and an evaporating dish. Yes, Adwa.
A watch glass holds a substance, whilst an evaporation dish holds substances when they are hot. And the watch glass is also used to
That's incorrect for bonus. Oh. An evaporating dish is usually made of ceramic, while a watch glass, of course, is made of glass. While the evaporating dish is deep or is like a bowl, a watch glass is very shallow or has a small curvature. Find the ratio x is to y given, that's a preamble. Winneba, x minus y all over 2 is equal to x plus y all over 3. Yes, Kofi?
5:1.
You're right. X plus 3y all over 5 is equal to x plus y all over 2. Yes, Randy?
The ratio is 1:3.
You're right. 2x minus y all over 3 is equal to x plus 2y all over 5. Yes, Ajwa?
The ratio is 7:11.
That's incorrect. Yes, Kofi?
The ratio is 11:7.
You're right. Name the structure that prevents bony fishes from sinking in water. Yes, Kofi?
Swim bladder.
Yes. Which part of the gill of a bony fish is responsible for gaseous exchange? Yes, Godfred?
The gill filament.
Yes. Name the structure in bony fishes that enables the fish to strain tiny food particles out of water for feeding purposes. Yes, Ado?
On the eye.
That's incorrect. Kofi?
The gill rakers.
You're right. How does the strength of the electric field produced by a point charge vary with distance from the charge? Kofi?
The electric field is inversely proportional to the distance of the charge.
That's incorrect. Yes, Ajwa?
The electric field is inversely proportional to the square of the distance.
Yes. Prempeh College. The distance between a point charge and an observation point is doubled. How does the electrostatic potential change? Yes, Godfred?
It decreases by a factor of 2.
Yes. Ashaiman. How does the strength of the electric field produced between two very large parallel plates carrying equal but opposite charge vary with distance from one of the plates? Yes, Ajwa?
The distance is directly proportional to the force applied.
That's incorrect for a bonus. Oh, no change. It's constant. Constant. Last set of questions for this round. 30 seconds. Winneba, if the half-life of a reaction is 1 minute, calculate the rate constant of the reaction and give your answer in the scientific notation to 2 places of decimal. Yes, Kofi?
2.31 times 10 to the power negative 3 decays per second.
That's incorrect. Yes, Godfred?
1.15 times 10 to the power minus 2 per second.
I wish this were your major question, because I would have given you 2. Unfortunately, for the bonus, it must be perfect. The right answer is 1.16 times 10 to the power negative 2 per second. The decay constant of a radioactive substance is 7.7 times 10 to the power negative 3 per second. Calculate the half-life of the substance. Yes, Godfred?
9.3 times 10 to the power minus 3 seconds.
That's incorrect. For a bonus. Yes, Ajwa?
2.4 times 10 to the power negative 3 seconds.
Oh, no. The right answer is 90 seconds, or 1.5 minutes. Your major question, Ashaiman. A radioactive substance has a half-life of 5 hours. What percentage of the initial activity will be left after 20 hours? Yes, Ajwa.
The quarter of the 200, 20%.
That's incorrect for a bonus. Yes, which of you, Godfred?
12.5%.
No. The right answer is 6.25%. And that brings us to the end of the first round.
Welcome to the Good Life of Agriculture with RMG Ghana Limited. Experience our quality crop protection products, seeds, fertilizers, irrigation equipment, and technical expertise to increase your yield. RMG Ghana Limited, agriculture on a sustainable basis.
At the end of the first round, Ashaiman Senior High School has 4 points. Winneba Senior High School has 17 points. Prempeh College has 17 points. Four more rounds to go. Let me encourage all schools, all contestants, to work even harder. Round 2, also known as a speed race. In this round, questions are thrown to all 3 schools at once. In order to attempt a question, you need to ring your bell. May I hear your bell, Ashaiman? Thank you. Yours, Prempeh College. Thank you. And yours, Winneba. Thank you. If you ring and answer correctly on the first attempt, 3 points. On the second attempt, 2 points. On the third attempt, 1 point. For questions that require calculations, you will have a maximum of 30 seconds to attempt. If there are no calculations, your maximum amount of time is 10 seconds. Best wishes to all 3 schools. First question. Which structure in plants absorbs most of the water needed by the plant? Randy.
The roots.
That's incorrect.
The root
Ado.
hair. The root hair.
Yes. Name the simplest form of nervous pathway. Kofi.
Reflex arc.
Yes. Which abiotic factor determines the depth to which light penetrates? Yes, Randy.
Turbidity.
You're right. Identify the transformation in the plane given by x, y mapping onto negative x, y.
Reflection in the y.
Randy.
Reflection in the y-axis.
You're right. Find the next prime number after 173. Yes, Winneba. Kofi.
177.
That's incorrect. Who was next? Ashaiman, Ajwa.
173. 173.
No. Randy.
179.
Yes. Find the scale of a map if a distance of 15 kilometers is represented by 3 centimeters on the map? Ajua?
1 centimeter is equal to 3 units on the line.
No. Yes, Randy.
1 is to 500,000.
You're right. The terminals of a solenoid are connected to those of a sensitive moving coil galvanometer. What is observed when a pole of a strong magnet is plunged into one end of the solenoid and held stationary within the solenoid? Which of you? Quick. Kofi.
The moving coil galvanometer deflects to the right.
I continue. Who else rang? Yes, Randy.
The pointer deflects.
Yes, Ajua.
Current moves in the opposite direction.
Ah. All right, listen carefully. This is what happens. The needle of the galvanometer will deflect as the pole approaches the solenoid, and then it will return to 0 as the pole is brought to rest. As long as the magnet is not moving, it will be at 0. Okay. What is the magnitude of the speed of light in vacuum? Okay, Randy.
It's 2.998 times 10 to the power 8 meters per second.
That's incorrect.
3.0 times 10 to the power 8 meters per second.
Yes, that's right. And let me give you the complete question. What is the magnitude of the speed of light in vacuum to 2 significant figures? A parallel plate capacitor has capacitance 20 picofarad. Find the change in capacitance when the distance between the plates is decreased by 1%. Kofi?
0.2 picofarad.
You're right. Last set of questions. To whom do we attribute the statement? Atoms of different elements. Kofi?
John Dalton.
You're right. Complete the following statement, which is part of John Dalton's theory. Atoms combine to form compounds. Ajua?
In simple whole number ratios.
Yes. Last question. Which event occurred first? The creation of the periodic table by Mendeleev, or the proposal of the plum pudding model? Kofi?
The proposal of the plum pudding model by
That's
J.J.
incorrect.
Thomson.
Who was next? I'm going to be generous. I'm going to be generous. This was the second attempt, right? And it was, the answer was one or the other. So whoever rang it would have got it anyway. Since they rang at the same time, I'll give them each 1 point. That's the end of the second round. At the end of that exciting speed race, Ashaiman Senior High School has 12 points. Winneba Senior High School has 26 points. Prempeh College has 27 points. Round 3. This round has a problem of the day. The problem of the day is a single question to all 3 schools. From the time I ask you to begin, you will have 3 minutes to present a single answer from your school. The problem of the day is worth 10 points. Now, let's turn over our sheets and read the problem of the day together. I have a beautiful diagram. That's the diagram at the bottom of the sheet. Now, the diagram below represents a simplified water cycle. Use it to answer the following questions. 1. Provide labels for A, B, and C in the diagram. 2. Give 3 points on the diagram at which humans are likely to interfere with the life cycle. And 3. For each of the points listed above, state one human activity that interferes with the cycle. Contestants, this is your problem of the day. You may now begin. Your time is up. Please stop writing and present your answers. Contestants, please pick up your notepads and present your answers on the boards. The contestants have presented their answers. Before we award the marks, let's look at the suggested solution from our consultants. This is a problem in biology, specifically ecology. So we have a diagram, a beautiful one, which represents it's a very simple water cycle. And so we have some missing points in the cycle. And so the first question is to provide labels for these missing parts of the cycle. Now, A in the cycle actually represents clouds. B represents plants or vegetation. And C represents the sea. Okay, 3 points for this, 1 point each. The second part is to give 3 points on the diagram at which humans are likely to interfere with the life cycle. Now, humans are always doing all sorts of things, right? So they are likely to interrupt the water cycle in a number of points on this diagram. So the point where they may intervene will be between the rivers and the sea. They may intervene between the soil and the rivers, or between plants and the clouds. All right, so for each of these, 1 point, giving 3 points there. The last part is that for each of the points that have been listed for the B, state one human activity that interferes with the cycle. So let's look at between the rivers and the sea. So a human activity that may interfere between the rivers and the sea is irrigation and other domestic and industrial activities. So in general, irrigation, domestic and industrial activities. If you got this right, I'll give 1 point. The second one is between the soil and the rivers. Now, how human beings may interfere will be by drainage schemes or afforestation or deforestation. So if you have this down, that is another point. And then the last one, between the plants and the clouds. Human beings cutting down trees, deforestation will lead you to that result. That is another point. So that's 9 points. And then for writing clearly and participating in all of this, 1 point from me, giving a total of 10 points. Contestants, let's start with Ashaiman. Ashaiman, you didn't understand the water cycle at all. At all. I decided to give you 1 point for the human intervention between the rivers and the sea because some things you wrote there have to do with domestic activities in general. So I gave you 1 there and then the 1 extra point for participating. So that's 2 out of 10. Prempeh College, you also had difficulty with this water cycle. Well, for the first part, out of the 3 things I was looking for, you were able to say the sea. You had lakes and sea. So that's 1 point. Then you had some domestic activities for the last bit there, right? So I'll give you 1 more for that. And then the 1 extra point for writing things out and participating. That gives you 3 out of 10. Winneba Senior High School, also a lot of difficulty with our water cycle. For the first part, out of the 3, you have C, so you have 1 point there. Then you have some domestic activity there, right? Disposing of sewage and so on into the river, but you really didn't have the rest right. And then I gave that extra point for participation, so I'll add that. So you also have 3 out of 10. That's the end of the problem of the day and the end of round 3. Round 4. In this round, I'm going to present each school with statements. When you receive your statement, please consider the statement carefully and let me know whether it's true or false. If you're right, 2 points. If you're incorrect, you lose a precious point. You may choose not to respond, in which case that statement becomes available to the 2 other schools. Once a school rings and answers correctly, 2 full points. Otherwise, the penalty point is there. Best wishes to all schools. I'm going to start with Prempeh College. Your statement. Pollination can take place without fertilization. Randy?
It's true.
Yes. Ashaiman, fertilization can take place without pollination. Yes, Ajwa?
False.
You're right. Winneba, pollination and fertilization must occur at the same time. Yes, Emmanuel?
False.
You're right. Prempeh College. Cosine of 90 degrees minus A is equal to cosine of A. Yes, Randy?
It's false.
You're right. Ashaiman, cosine of 90 degrees plus A is equal to sine of A. Yes, Adwa.
It is true.
No, that's a false statement. Winneba, sine of 90 degrees plus A is equal to cosine of A. Yes, Manuel?
True.
Yes. Prempeh College. Iron 2 sulfide obtained by passing H2S through a solution of iron 2 salt is colored blue. Yes, Randy?
It's false.
You're right. When dilute ammonia is added dropwise to iron 3 solution, a red-brown precipitate is formed, which dissolves in excess ammonia. Yes, Adwa?
It is false.
Yes. Winneba, bubbling H2S gas through a solution of calcium ions gives a white precipitate. Yes, Kofi?
True.
No. Prempeh College. The period of a simple pendulum is directly proportional to the square root of the length of the pendulum. Yes, Randy?
It's true.
Yes. Thermal expansion can cause the length of a simple pendulum to increase, thereby increasing the period of the pendulum. Yes, Ado?
False.
Oh, that's a true statement. The period of a simple pendulum on the moon is different from the period of the same pendulum on Earth because the weight of the bob of the pendulum on Earth is different from the weight on the moon. Yes, Kofi?
True.
No. A protein digesting enzyme, when mixed with starch solution, would produce glucose. Yes, Randy?
It's false.
You're right. A protein digesting enzyme, when mixed with starch solution, would produce amino acids. Yes, Ajwa?
It is true.
Oh, no. Winneba, a protein digesting enzyme, when mixed with starch solution, would have no action. Yes, Emmanuel?
False.
Oh. What does protein have to do with starch? Eh? Suddenly starch is producing amino acids and have an action on oil. No, 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 no. All right, Prempeh College. A parallelogram with a right angle is a square. Yes, Randy?
It's false.
You're right. Ashaiman. A parallelogram with two adjacent congruent sides is a rhombus. Yes, Ajwa?
It's false.
Oh. A square is a rectangle. Yes, Kofi?
True.
Yes. Prempeh College. For the extraction of the iron metal from its ore using the blast furnace, the other raw materials required are coke and sand. Yes, Randy?
It's false.
Yes. Steel is a solid solution, with solute and solvent being solids. Yes, Ajwa?
It is true.
Yes. Aluminium is no longer used in the manufacture of cooking utensils because it has been found to be poisonous. Yes, Kofi?
False.
Oh, thank goodness. When light is incident at a plane interface between two media, the angle of reflection equals the angle of incidence. Yes, Randy?
It's true.
Yes. When light is incident at a curved interface between two media, the angle of reflection depends on the angle of incidence and the curvature of the interface. Ajwa or Ajwa?
It's true.
Oh no. Last statement, Winneba. When light is incident at the interface between two media, the incident, reflected, and transmitted rays are coplanar. Yes, Kofi?
True.
Yes. And that's the end of the 4th round. At the end of the 4th round, Ashaiman Senior High School has 15 points. Winneba Senior High School has 36 points. Prempeh College has 46 points. Round 5. In this round, I'm going to be reading out clues. Your objective is to solve the riddle. If you solve the riddle on the first clue, 5 points. On the second clue, 4 points. On the third or any clue thereafter, 3 points. In order to solve a riddle, you need to draw my attention. You do so by ringing your bell. May I hear your bell, Ashaiman? Thank you. Yours, Prempeh College. Thank you. And yours, Winneba. Thank you. When you ring, your answer must be ready. There are 4 riddles in all. I am an element discovered in 1826. I am one of those elements whose smallest units are not atoms but molecules. I have a boiling point of about 59 degrees Celsius. Yes, Ajwa.
Fluorine.
Pardon?
Fluorine.
That's incorrect. You rang. Godfred.
Oxygen. Oxygen.
That's incorrect. I am used in making fumigants, flame-proofing agents, water purification compounds, sanitizers, and many more useful products. I am the only liquid non-metallic element, and my color is reddish-brown. So who am I? Yes, which of you? Yes, Kofi?
Bromine.
You are right. I read all the clues, 3 points. I am a composite organism. My properties are very different from the properties of my component organisms. I come in many colors, sizes, and forms. I normally grow on the bark of trees, leaves.
Chameleon. Chameleon.
Oh no. I'm continuing. I normally grow on the bark of trees, leaves, mosses, bare rock, walls, gravestones, roofs, and exposed soil surfaces. I arise from algae or cyanobacteria, living among filaments of a fungus in a symbiotic relationship. So who am I? Yes, Godfred.
Lichen.
You're right. I read all the clues. 3 points. Next riddle. I am a type of gas. I exhibit a tendency to condense, so I am not an ideal gas. My equation of state. Yes, Kofi?
Real gas.
No. My equation of state is similar to that of an ideal gas. But the volume term is smaller by a quantity that takes the actual volume of my molecules into account. So who am I? Godfred.
Vapor.
Oh no. Does anyone want it? Nobody. It's a real gas, yes, but it's a type of real gas. It's a Van der Waals gas. Last riddle. I am a 2-digit number. Both digits are prime. I am an even number. Yes, Kofi?
22.
No. My first digit exceeds the second digit by 5. Yes, Godfred?
72.
You are right. That was the 4th clue, 3 points. And that's the end of the 5th round. At the end of the contest, here are the final scores. Ashaiman Senior High School has 15 points. Winneba Senior High School has 39 points. Prempeh College has 52 points. Ashaiman Senior High School, thank you for being here. Best wishes to you. Winneba Senior High School, thank you for being here and for giving us a good contest. All the best. Prempeh College, congratulations on winning the contest. Winneba Senior High School gave you a little scare, but you made it. Well done. I'll look forward to seeing you in the quarterfinals. All the best. Viewers, thank you for joining us for this exciting contest. We are still at the 1A stage of competition. Next time, we'll bring you St. Francis Xavier Junior Seminary, Swedro Senior High School, and 2nd D College. Before I leave, I would like to acknowledge that the National Science and Math Quiz is brought to you by Primetime Limited. We are supported by the Ghana Education Service through the Conference of Heads of Assisted Secondary Schools. And we are also supported by RMG Ghana Limited. Thank you for joining us today. See you next time. Bye.